You gotta unpause it.
He has no control.
You gotta unpause it.
Pause. P?
Control P. Or
Just P.
P to unpause it.
PP?
That could be the stream, man.
P to pause, P to unpause.
Would you call it PP
A
up?
computer terminal. Each word in the Lucre language has 3
It's one of my
consonants.
favorites. Alex laughs at me, but every time I've played Pokemon, whenever I have to do PP up, I always giggle, and Alex knows exactly what I'm doing.
Like you think we're not doing it
Oh,
when
we
we're
also
playing
laugh at
Pokemon.
PP up check. Come
I
on.
know, but for some reason you always made me feel like I was being gross.
Welcome to Orbital Missile Base, codename Scythe. This base has been operational for the past week. It has completed one successful fire mission. Estimation of success is at 22 over 100.
We saw this one.
22%.
It's actually not really low. It's 22 in base 3.
Right, 20%, that's very low.
Doctor, in base 3,
Right, it's
22
88%.
divided by 100 is equivalent to 8 out of 9.
I forgot,
or
this is the base 3 one.
88%.
Right,
I
okay.
would think that
I'm all
quite
caught up now.
satisfactory, given this
That's
base's
why
probable mission
Alex wrote
of
this
destroying
game,
the
save
soft
game, all your
forces
base 3.
on Proxtree.
It says the base has been operational
I'm
for a
surprised
week,
it still works.
but this has been here for 1,000 years.
If the Lucres built this base with a clock that told the time, there is a substantial amount of data here. But in summary, Scythe was created, the Softs managed to infiltrate the base. However, their action, one
Got
soft
the calculator
Why is the base been
even the damage
You
to
probably
movement,
will.
its slow rotation and
Fucking
orbit,
ready.
because of its transmission to the
Jim, let's return to the ship and blast this place.
Doctor, this moon is a god.
Spock is right.
In Trinary
Spock!
1.32. This says, dominant people, only to dominate things beyond these submissive walls. My guess is that only authorized personnel.
Why is
were
there
allowed
comma
beyond
after
this
beyond?
world.
Dominance seemed to be very important to these people. No wonder the Lucre were so worried.
Mosher!
Actually, Ensign, they differ from your
How many
culture.
ensigns have we
Only
had
end
now?
of their language was explicit in their
This is our 6th mission. We've had 7, because one of them we had 2 different ones.
Right.
But also, they weren't always ensigns. One of them was the lieutenant.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's right.
We had 7 red shirts.
Actually,
There we
Ensign,
go.
What's the companion on the right, Alex?
this says,
Dominance seemed to be...
actually, Ensign, they
No,
there.
that one. We don't have the code for this one. It was 10200 on the previous.
that did not work, Captain. It is probable.
What
this
was the other?
log
What was the other important number from last time?
999 or something like that?
It was 99 was one of them.
Spock, see what you can do.
Try 10,200 again. Fuck it. That's what it worked to get in here.
That did not work, Captain. It is probable.
Let me try that.
Spock, see what you can
10,200, but
do.
without the zeros.
That did not work, Captain.
Let's go back a room.
Did you try 99?
Yeah.
Did you try 999?
We appear to be in some
Well,
type
it's
of...
base 3.
I know, I'm just saying.
My tricorder is picked.
At least we won't have to... This place does seem...
I don't see why they bothered putting an...
Don't need to save it. We haven't done anything.
Scotty, any progress on the phasers?
Sorry, Captain, but we cannot do that. We don't have phasers for at least 8 more hours.
By then, Proxtree could be a...
I say let's go back a room and review the information.
A computer terminal, Captain. This keypad is fully functional. This door is similar to the one on the outside of the secure lock, except that it...
I'll go back one. I just want to double check, make sure.
There is power running a working display panel. This appears to be
Interesting.
a security lock.
A lens. Do we have a... Can you shoot that or leave a light on it? Bless you.
Bless you.
The origin point for the broadcast to Uhura monitor.
Well, we won't be able to phaser any out.
It appears that our mission has...
We should stay inside as much... This door is huge.
From what we know,
I can believe...
A lens sits above the doorway. This is
That's what I mean. It
keypad.
feels like there's gotta be something
It
with that
looks
thing.
like some sort of
Shoot it. Fuck.
one Starfleet regular.
Jim, stop trying.
Nothing happens.
No appreciable cost. Nothing to report. I cannot get readings. The rocks have a high.
Nothing new.
The problem is, it was on the ship's computer that we had that stuff. Is there anything left on the thing on the above, like those monitors? Can you do anything with that?
That's what I thought.
No, not all the way up there. Just like the flashing one. No.
No.
Problem is, you know what? Do you have a save game from before we beam down?
I think so.
Let's load that.
That's what I was thinking.
Even if it's just to confirm that we have the right information. Right. Yeah. So use the computer. Look up Luker again.
Still translating, Captain.
Lukers, one of the two ancient
Phase
cultures
3.
of Proxtre. See
That's
Sox.
of
The
99.
Lukers believed that a man who made the most of his ability was
What,
a god.
look up the solve. Maybe the code is
Topic
SOF.
Sophs, one
What was
of
their
the
number?
two ancient
Phase
races
4.
of Proxtre. They lived in a highly advanced culture that valued the community
That's
ahead of
100.
the individual, which put them in
Maybe that's what the
conflict
code
with
is,
the Lukers.
100 instead, so
The Sophs used
10,201.
base 4 in their mathematics, and their organization was based on units of 4 to make up sets
You
of
know what I mean?
100.
Topic.
Prox, T-R-E-Y.
Proxtre, the third planet in the Alpha Proxima system. This Class M planet is widely habitable,
Uh-huh.
except for zones of extreme radioactivity.
Spock, see what you can do with it.
10,201, you said?
Yeah.
That did not work, Captain. It is probable this
Hmm.
Spock, see
Maybe
what you
that
can
one
do
goes
with
by
that
4.
lock.
No, he said it goes by 3.
That did not work, Captain.
What would be a significant number?
22 out of 100?
If you said it's 88%, so what if you put in 88?
Oh, it's 22. Gotta be base 3.
Right, but okay.
No, it's 80%, no. 100 divided by... Three plus 2 is 8. Yeah, it's 8 out of 1 times. It's 8 out of 9. Is the percent?
Dylan's like, you guys playing adventure games? I think he's trying to suss us out for Civ.
We got another
Spock,
addict.
see what you can do with that lock.
Let's do 111.
I just like when I
Dylan's
was
just trying to get as much gaming in now so that when the kid comes,
I don't think that'll change.
I'm
That did
sure
not
it won't.
Spock, see what you can do with
Last
that
night
lock.
he's like, why does everyone hate Civ 6 so much? And I hear everyone like,
That did not
Alex
work,
like, it's not that bad. And I had to
Spock,
list off
see
the
what you
reasons
can do.
I don't like 6 as much, and then Dylan's like, oh, that sucks.
Spock, see what you can do.
Especially when I said, yeah, workers only have 3 uses after which they disappear.
Spock, see what you can
And
do.
he's like,
That's the most absurd part of it, in my opinion.
oh
That
yeah,
did
no,
not
it's
work,
fucking
Captain.
brutal.
It is probable this
He said,
lock
"Damn,
also
well, I'm addicted to
uses a
Civ."
number of some
How we are
significance.
too.
Spock, see what you can.
Was I on 107? Well, while we think it through,
Can't be 107. Can't be. It's gotta
Spock, see what you can
can't
do.
be what?
Can't be 107.
That did not work.
Spock, see what you can do.
So it would have to be divisible by 3.
Nope. No digits over 2. It's only 0, 1, 2.
That did not work,
Trying to resist
Captain. It is
Oh, right.
possible.
So it would be. I tried one.
Spock, see what you can.
11. Did I try 110?
That did not work, Captain.
Spock, see what you can do with it.
That did not work, Captain.
Spock, see what you can do with that lock.
That did not work.
Spock, see what you can do with that lock.
What'd you do? What was it?
If
1,
the
2, 2.
Federation language studies were correct, the ideograph for the word scythe in the Lucre's language is the 17th symbol in their
Oh my
that
god.
corresponds
That's
to
fine. How did we?
2 in base 3.
Alex pulled what he always does.
I was just putting in numbers.
What's great is that we've had 2 combinations. Me on the first one, I fucking worked out the solution
Right.
based on the information we had. On the second one, Alex did the
What he
brute force
does.
way.
Yeah, what he does.
Jackie, to be fair, you also do that.
I know. I know.
Well done, Uhura.
I modified Cathral C to exclusively attack the Lucre virus. They annihilated each other, Captain.
Fascinating, Lieutenant.
The Klingons aren't going to be happy to learn that they helped us. How about the phasers and tractor beams?
We may get the tractor beams online in time, Captain. I'm afraid even the backup phaser transmission codes were affected. We could destroy some missiles manually, but if this complex decides to launch more than 10 missiles at a time...
Understood. The ball is in our court. We'll give it our best shot. Kirk out.
After we're done with the game, I'll look up how we're supposed to actually determine that.
17th letter. I think we determined that it was part of the
I'll
alphabet,
bet,
right? I think
I'll
we
bet you
heard
there was
that.
something in the...
Maybe.
This panel is designed to receive an ID card to make the door open.
Just walk to the
I'll
right.
bet you it was like in the manual or
This
something.
door appears.
No, not for this. That's why they have the computer for that.
Although
Because we only got the
centuries
99
old,
from the
these
computer.
lights still provide.
If he typed scythe in, that's probably how we would have gotten it on.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely
true.
remember them talking about the language.
There are a few stress fractures on this beam, but it still looks to be quite sturdy.
Honestly, I'm just glad we're getting real information from this thing.
Same
Rama!
place previous
Hear that? You hear that, Arthur C. Clarke? I know you're dead, but fuck
The
it.
consequences of such
Is he dead?
Yeah.
He's been dead for quite a while.
I don't know. I haven't kept up on my Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah, right. Alec only keeps up on Arthur C. Sharp.
Right.
Yeah, you've heard him re-notice.
Can't say I like the decor.
The Lucres did not leave behind many examples of their architecture.
I can see why.
A closed box sits on the floor. This is an ancient laser. This is an ancient. These are display panels for. You look but see nothing.
He died in 08, Alex.
Okay.
So, like 10 years after. 13 years after Rama. 95, right?
This
Yeah,
is
so-
a laser drill.
Got to
These are
ride
display
those, ride that high for a while, I guess. I'm from a video game.
This is the laser drill's control panel. It is a storage box of some kind. The drill is unremarkable, except its aiming component is corroded. These are display panels. Unlike the surface rocks, the mine shaft was drilled out of the lunar rock by a laser device
Nothing new to report.
I failed to see the lot. Nothing to report, Captain.
This box contains old wire and.
There's a lot of wire in this game.
A length of wire with some sort of connector at each end.
The video game Rama was 96, so he had 12
This
years post
technology is
Rama
cruder
to
and less efficient.
bask in the glory.
I was gonna
You
say,
get no response.
Why was I even brought down on this mission, Jim?
Looks like a museum.
You didn't even let him
This
say
is
the
one
line,
heck of a
Alex.
mess.
I'm
Still a
going back.
mess, though.
Why was I even brought down on this mission, Jim? I'm a doctor, not a welder.
Thank you.
You're right. This is a mess. Spock, why don't you check out those laser drill controls?
Wait a second. Let's not hit that quite yet.
Go ahead, I'll
There's
blow it
nothing at
all
the
up, right?
There's nothing there
Oh,
required.
it's not useful there.
It's all corroded, he said, right?
Nothing happens.
Plus one Spock.
Hmm?
Plus one Spock.
This technology is
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Save new game. Replace. Delete. Replace.
the mine shaft was drilled.
Try setting one.
Spock, why don't you check out?
Right? Start with one.
Spock, why don't you check out?
Settings two. You just did one.
There's nothing at the moment. Spock, why don't you check it?
Fuck
Spock,
it.
why don't you check out those?
Captain, the machine requests the proper coordinates before it may perform this operation.
Spock, why don't you check out?
Captain, the machine.
There's nothing at the
You
moment.
put Spock on the machine instead? Like on the computer, so like the actual laser.
There's nothing at the moment for me to do.
Alright, fucking hot wire thing.
Nothing can be gained by trying to.
Nothing happens.
Oh, computer first.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. You look but see nothing.
Keycard.
My fingers are too large to fit into the slot.
Alright, I didn't think that's what he was going to do.
Nothing happens.
Bash it with a rock.
The panel is undamaged.
Very odd, Captain. There was a power surge to the panel just after the rock struck it. Probably 3 kAg dust getting into the slot.
Alright. What's 3 kAg?
I don't know, but maybe if you look up the language.
Nothing new to report, Cap.
You gonna look up the language, Al?
Can't use the computer.
Oh, that's right.
What I want to do is put the rock here.
No.
Nothing happens.
The rock.
Right.
I don't know, with your phaser.
The box is empty.
Jim, stop trying to That's a phaser, not a flashlight.
Violence will not solve.
Jim, stop trying to
I thought dueling with phasers should be outlawed, sir.
Stop pointing that damn thing at me, Jim.
Fascinating. Doctor, isn't this behavior indicative of a
Gotta be these two rooms, nothing else. What else?
This panel is designed. This door appears to be very solid. This door appears.
I haven't talked to them in this room.
Please allow me.
When I retire from Starfleet,
Fascinating, Doctor.
that way I can finally get someone to listen to me.
This machinery is incredible. Are all your landing missions this much fun? I might never leave this
Alright, you're a
place.
fucking
If
psychopath.
you
This
don't
is
watch-
literally a missile platform that
Right.
basically can wipe out a planet.
Don't push it, because you're a red shirt. You may not leave this
You
place.
stress- There are a few stress fractures.
There's nothing at the moment.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Captain, if you destroy the lock, Captain, the door is heavily shielded.
What do you say about the lock?
This door is
If I
made
shoot the
from
lock,
They
it
must
won't,
be all-
work.
Indeed, Ensign, and considerably thinner. This panel has a slot in it rather than a keypad. The slot bears traces of triphosphorus silver, and power is currently running to it. I am recording the pattern of this lock into my tricorder. Captain, with the 3K AG content of the surface rocks and the tricorder scan
Abby
of
was
the
looking at
pattern
our,
inside the lock,
Nice.
I believe
our-
the laser...
Star Trek Pezzas. He goes, which one's the bad guy? I was like, no, there's no bad guy up there. Like, which one's the captain? So I pointed to Kirk, and she goes, what about this
too
guy over
attached
here?
to
He looks
mine.
like he's not very nice. I
We're
was like,
safe
that's
from the
Spock, honey.
Captain, nothing can be
You
gained.
can just use the thing now, Alex. 'cause
These are
you know,
displayed...
Just have Spock use it, because you have the coordinates now. That's what we need to do. Is to
Spock, why don't
we
you
put the
check out?
dust in there to basically get like the outline of a card, and now we
Captain,
can
the
create
machine
a card.
requests the proper coordinates before...
Use the tricorder on it, maybe.
The mine shaft was drilled out of the... I used the key card pattern scanned from the lock to program the drill. It should...
Nothing
Yeah, just use
happens.
Spock on the thing now. What do you
Nothing
do? Goddamn. Stop using the.
Stop clicky clacking.
Spock, why don't you check out?
Yeah. No, do 122.
Pick up.
Or not.
Oh, now you want to not do it at the highest level. Or maybe you do.
Save new game.
Good idea.
Replace.
Spock.
Spock, why don't you check it?
But what is that gonna do for you?
You've got a key card now.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why I had to do
Clever.
level 1, but we're gonna go for it.
Clever girl.
Good thing there was no electronic component.
Save new game. Replace.
This appears to be the brain of Scythe. There are two identical but isolated computers that communicate with a third, which controls the launch of missiles.
Alright, better scan them.
This computer controls the launch of This computer is marked with the last letter of the Lucre
And the other
alphabet.
ones be the first.
This computer is marked with the first letter of the Lucre alphabet.
Have Spock scan them first.
Missiles of death and destruction. The Lucre believed that you could never have enough of
It's
them.
Alpha and Omega.
Exactly.
Missiles of death. This door is marked with a radiation hat. These lights are still up. Ensign Mosier awaits the control center. These instruments of war make Spock uncomfortable. But Dr. McCoy takes several deep sighs and closes his eyes.
No intruders, Captain. I think everyone died a long, long time ago.
For people
I'm
with
pretty sure we're
emotion
standing
tension, there
where
are many
what
things
caused
that
it.
can cause hatreds, and each new hatred breeds more hatred and makes the path of peace harder to find.
It's easy to say when you're not involved personally, Mr. Spock. But when people have treated you like a second-class being because you were different, hate can become the only thing they can't take away from you. That is what started most of the firestorms of history.
Well, gentlemen, here's one fire we can put out. Let's go.
He had a very snappy first sentence there.
Yeah,
just,
I know.
I wish I hadn't seen any of this.
Sometimes it's useful to confront the dark side of our nature, that which we might become.
These warheads are not a very efficient delivery system, Captain.
Spock sounds
Who
like
needs
old Spock
efficiency
here.
when the end
course
of the
sounds like old
world is
Spock.
everywhere?
Shatner sounds really good here.
Curb your
Yeah.
emotions,
I'll tell you right
Doctor.
now,
They serve no constructive purpose
you can
here.
hear the
There's nothing
dentures when
constructive
Spock
about
talks.
this place,
You
Spock.
hear that
It's
soft
an
palate
obscenity.
change. When McCoy talks, you can hear the jowls. But for some reason, I can't tell if they did corrections or if maybe Shatner's mouth has just aged well. If he had implants or
Shatner
something?
has aged well, period.
He has. I'll bet you he had implants
Readings
instead of
indicate an
dentures.
extremely high radiation
So he doesn't have that
level
same
beyond
soft
those
palate
zones.
problem.
It would be fatal to
And
proceed
he always had
beyond
jokes.
them. A crude uranium-235
But you can absolutely, even Uhura, you can hear
beryllium shell
they've
to
aged.
increase
Scotty sounds pretty
fallout.
good.
A crude uranium-235 nuclear device with lithium
doesn't
beryllium
Shell.
shell to increase
235.
particle fallout.
Well, Sulu, I gotta tell
This
you,
computer is functional. and
George
performing
Takei
an average
has aged
0.75
phenomenally,
million operations
and
per second.
he'll always
This
look
computer is
amazing.
functional and performing an average 1.2 million operations per second.
That's fine.
This computer directly controls the missile launch system.
I guess have
There is
Spock
no
use
way
them?
to interface with it directly,
Try Alpha
but
first.
the other two computers are accessible.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Save new replace.
Oh, you're just fucking going for it.
The connector snaps into place.
You're kidding, right? It was that easy? You serious?
No, but I like how the instrument just started playing. I think Alex skipped a step, is basically what just fucking happened.
Computer is
You gotta fucking have Spock look at the goddamn computer, Alex!
Alex does not want you. Look at
I
his
don't know
face.
why! He's just being... Stop being a Miles!
Yeah, stop not listening.
Estimated time to optimal launch range is 1.54 hours. Adjusted.
The launched missiles will run out of fuel before they reach Proxtree. They will drift into the sun and burn up.
Kirk to Enterprise, how are the transporters, Scotty?
They're operational again, Captain. We're ready to
I did
bring
it.
you back at any time.
Bring us home.
That easy?
I did it.
Are we gonna get to fucking see how or anything? Alex just like, I'm just gonna fucking use the
I'm
item.
just gonna do it.
Message from Starfleet.
I'm sorry, not
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at
Yeah,
Proxima
9-2,
3
good
and
enough.
evaluate the performance.
You don't want me to go and look at the things first and then get that
Nope.
extra 1 point?
Nope.
But our commendation
The
points.
top brass at Starfleet are
They're
impressed.
impressed.
Outstanding.
If I could load right
I
now,
believe that Earth came so close to the brink itself.
if I didn't have to wait until they did the intro to the next segment, I would reload.
This
I don't know if there is a
the
next
only
segment.
logical conclusion. Logic?
Humans? I'm dreaming, Jim.
Sometimes it is harder and braver to make peace rather than war.
Sounds like emotion had its part to play in the
I
positive
mean, if
sense,
we
too.
finish up here,
Don't know about
It's a
you,
good place.
but I'd like to bid an emotional goodbye to Alpha Proxima myself.
Take us out of orbit, Mr.
We
Scott.
got police cars all lined up, baby.
we've definitely got at least one more, right?
I think that's just 6. Okay,
No way. Is that it?
Vengeance.
Oh,
7. Or I miscounted, and this is 6.
Captain's log.
One of the two.
We are arriving at the last known position of the USS Republic, which reported that it was under attack 12 hours ago.
by who?
Captain, the ship's sensors have picked up what appears to be a starship. Minimal life support, minimal engine power, and only 2 life forms. One on the bridge, the other in sickbay. Both appear to be gravely injured. It is the Republic.
What about the escape pods? Oh my god, what is that?
Shit, but
Birthmark.
oh fuck.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott,
Holy
you have
hell.
the com.
I am preparing an information packet for Starfleet. Shall I send it or wait for you to return?
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives,
See, Uhura
head
still sounds
immediately
good
for
too, but you
Starbase
can
24.
hear that she
Wait
is
until we
good.
get back. No sense giving
It's mostly
Starfleet
just
incomplete information.
Spock and
If
McCoy.
anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately. Send it now. If a hostile ship
prefer bomb.
arrives, head immediately for Starbase 24.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's the better thing.
Yeah.
Because it's putting the ship out of harm's way.
Right.
Wait until we get back. No sense giving
No,
Starfleet
do the other
incomplete
one.
information. If anyone else arrives, beam us aboard and raise shields immediately. Send it now. If a hostile ship...
God, Jim, what kind of butcher would do something like this?
I don't know, Bones. We're too far from the Klingon and Romulan borders for it to be one of their ships.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk.
Kirk here. What is it, Scotty?
We picked up a distress signal. It appears a trading vessel is having a wee bit of trouble with her warp drive.
I would
A
love
wee
if we
bit?
got this fucking ship going.
It's a mess, Scotty. Life support's functioning, but that's about it.
I've done a primary scan of the Republic's systems. Main and auxiliary power is out. Life support is stable. I also read that communications are operable.
Should we beam you back, Captain?
Do the sensors read any other ships in the sector?
Besides the trade vessel, this sector is clear, sir.
Mr. Scott, we will continue.
Try to
here.
put vessel
Assist the trade
in the
ship
subject.
and return here. If we need assistance, we'll contact you.
That was one of my favorite jokes that they did in the new Star
Yes,
Trek
Scott, it
when
just
he was
don't
trying
take
to
too
do
long.
Victor. He's
Perfect.
like,
Well, gentlemen,
Victor,
let's see if we can reestablish.
Victor. That was
Don't
great.
forget, there's another survivor on board. We've got to find him.
Well, let's take a look at these guys first.
What kind of a butcher would do this sort of thing?
I feel sick.
Oh
Recommend
God.
checking as many of the logs and sensor records as possible.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
have McCoy look at the
NCT
dudes
is not going
first.
to come back with us.
We're too late. This man must have died just a few moments ago.
Can you bring him back?
Punctured lung, nerve damage, brain damage, fractured arm and ribs. It's a miracle he lasted as long as he did. He's not coming back, Jim. They're dead, Jim. All of them. They're dead, Jim. They're dead, Jim.
Do it now. I guess have Spock scan and shit.
Nothing to report. My tricorder has picked up the final entry of the Republic.
We're under attack. Our sensors are inoperative. We're trying to get shields up. Our rear deflectors down. It appears our enemy is a Constitution-class starship. We've tried to defend ourselves. We've hailed them, but no response.
That's all there is, Captain.
That's what I mean.
Dick Patterson was never one for making long speeches.
Dick Patterson! He's our boy!
Only life support and essential systems are currently running. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. The controls have been totally destroyed, undoubtedly due to circuit overloads caused by the battle. Tricorder readings indicate that the ship is running on minimal Captain, records indicate that this ship was attacked by a...
Any idea?
I am reading a record of the transponder signal, NCC 1701.
Mirror universe ship?
Captain.
No way.
Someone must have tampered with the computer records.
Did they
May
do
I
that in
remind
the
you,
game?
Doctor, that the main computer of a Constitution-class
Just seems
starship
like a lot of work
has
for it,
safeguards
though.
against such an intrusion. Furthermore, I do not see any discrepancies in any of the files that I am able to access.
Is there any beer left?
Well, let's see if we can get the sick bag.
There are no more computer This is a standard tritanium-duranium support beam. Tricorder readings indicate that although it has experienced enough tensile stress to push it from one side of its mooring, it has not elastically deformed beyond its ability to support a compressive load.
Thanks for the dissertation, Spock.
I think you've done everything anyway.
Main computer banks. You are on what's left of the bridge of the... A common tritanium-duranium support beam. This person is dead. This person is dead. You are on what's left of the... This is the captain's chair with a... The view screen is not...
You have Spock scan
The
that?
view screen is...
Yeah, I had Spock.
Main computer banks. They...
I mean, the only thing left is to go explore the rest of the ship.
Yeah. I can take this beam.
The support beam is still at...
You have to fry it.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing
You
at
can
the
zap
moment.
it, but
Let me give it a shot.
There is nothing at the moment.
Captain, these phasers are not configured for fine cutting.
Alright,
We could...
yeah, okay. So we probably need something else to do it. You go down center, bottom. Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
That's a lot of damage.
So I can't go to the top section.
We want to get the sick bay, right? Man, look at the lot of fucking radiation.
Turbo lift is only operational in 2.
So we're at the bridge. Ooh, highlight shit.
Bridge, auxiliary control, sick bay.
Let's go to sick bay first.
Transporter room, weapons bay.
Yeah, they said that there was one of the
Engineer.
life form in the sick bay, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, the blue section.
There's nothing more I can do. There's nothing there requiring a ship's doctor.
The debris is highly unstable, Captain. I recommend we try
so
to
we
find a
have to
support
find
of some
something to get
kind to secure the ceiling. Nothing to report, Captain.
He's dead. Maybe, yeah.
Nothing to report, Captain.
So, maybe in, like, I don't know, later occasions besides weapons. Oh shit. That person left.
I can't believe it. That's Brittany Murata. I knew her from my academy days. We studied alien history together.
And anatomy. What?
She's suffering from severe trauma and internal bleeding. I'll see what I can do.
Do what you can, Bones. I need to find out what happened here.
She's in bad shape, Jim. I've tried to stabilize her, but it doesn't look good. She's in bad shape.
What about him?
He's dead, Jim. I can't bring him back. She's in bad shape,
Have
Jim.
McCoy use a computer. Do that.
There's nothing there
The medical scanner is...
You gotta have McCoy look at it, Alex.
This monitor is recorded... This medical drill fires a microscopic...
Take that shit.
You retrieve the medical drill.
There's nothing at the moment.
There's something else there, too.
There's nothing at the moment.
There definitely is.
You pick up the empty hypodermic injector.
Can you do the medical bag with her?
I certainly see nothing there.
He tried
in
that
bad
already.
shape, Jim.
Did he? I thought he tried the other thing.
He tried that too.
I certainly see nothing.
Fucking gonna lie, that alarm is really fucking annoying.
This is a laser...
Driller!
This is an empty hypodermic... This door leads back to...
That's when Spock brings it forward. Don't worry, I've drilled her before.
Life support must have gone down during the fight. Most of them.
You get no response.
I believe nothing need.
Captain, did I ever mention how...
Oh my god.
No, you won't get us.
Murata, what happened?
They said it was the Enterprise. They had visual confirmation.
I like that the animation is just her breasts heaving.
What about the Enterprise?
Trust Jim.
I'll blink thoughts up.
Friends for you. I trusted you.
It wasn't the Enterprise, Murata.
There's nothing more I can do.
She's dead, Jim.
Life support must have... That won't bring her back.
That.
There's nothing more I can do.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish power.
Alright. You trying to use the laser on that? Or is that some what's-his-face? Oh, there it is.
Nothing happens.
I guess not. We'll use it for someone else.
Nothing happens.
Engineering or auxiliary control?
I'd say
auxiliary
engineering first.
Well, auxiliary control can give us auxiliary power at least.
Maybe. We don't know what that... I assume that's the alternative bridge rather than, like, auxiliary power. I think you need to get engineering.
This turbo lift cannot reach that area of the ship.
Okay.
There's nothing more I can do.
I don't like that
This is the maintenance
on
panel
the
for the
right.
auxiliary.
There might be something you can pick up on the left.
Yet another crewman of the Republic whose life was unfairly abbreviated. This
That
door
felt very
leads to
emotional for a computer.
The vent is far too small for any one of us to fit through. It is also blocked 0.3 meters inside the duct.
You got the shit on the floor to the left. Look at that.
A molecular saw.
Yeah, get that shit.
What about that thing in the back there by the vent?
This thing? Or this thing?
Both of them.
No, those aren't anything. It's just a molecular saw.
And they can't use that wheel.
Can you open the vent?
We haven't tried yet. That's a good question, though.
You retrieve the molecular saw. Save new game.
Dick. It's gotta be something with Dick. Captain Dick. Rip a dick. Always classy, Alex. Always.
The vent is far too... Nothing to report. Readings of the door indicated... Tricorder indicates that the panel is currently sealed by Federation standard molecular bonding cement.
That might be something you laser on.
Nothing to report. Captain, it would be
Laser.
unwise to use
Laser,
your
not
considering
phaser.
Blast it!
The drill
I like that sound effect a lot.
Yeah.
Initial scans showed that the gear mechanism is
The panel opens easily. The debris is jammed in two times.
Initial scans showed that the gear...
The drill is not powerful. The saw is too bulky. Nothing
You
happens.
probably need something else for that.
The molecular saw will... Nothing happens.
Let me hack up this red shirt on the ground.
That may not be wise, Captain. It could damage... Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser...
Can you just open that? Maybe.
Nothing happens.
No. I'd say we come back to this one, Alex.
Yeah. You can go try to get that support beam. Yes, molecular saw.
I gotta say, I'm actually liking the setting of this one the
Yeah, me
most
too.
so
I
far.
really am too.
There we go.
I'm not gonna lie though. The coloring of this bridge feels very stiff.
You pick up the beam.
Yeah, that's because it's just in red alert. Spurs!
The debris is blocking the
The ceiling appears stable. We should now be able to use
Sweet.
Turbolift 2.
Save it.
This is a length of heavy-duty insulated power cable.
Grab that shit.
Also save
You've
it.
taken the cable.
Yeah.
Save new game. Replace.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I can't get down to this room.
Yeah, you can. Now you just unlock two.
This turbo lift.
I have to go
You
through
gotta
it.
use the other turbo lift you
I
just
know.
unlocked.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh.
I can get sick bay, which will take me across to engineering, or to transporter room, but I can't get into the weapons bay. 'Cause
Yeah, you're right.
I'll probably need to transport into weapons.
Or, like, find a duct there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Captain, I'm picking up a functioning energy source in the immediate vicinity.
Could it be that electricity that's going?
A look of terror is still etched on the face of this crewman.
Nice and dark. Very good. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
This door
The
leads to
computer
main
in this one,
engineering.
or at least the narrator in this one, has been very emotional.
These ladders are
Okay,
used when turbo
No,
lifts are
I'm
unavailable.
fine with it too. I'm just it's different than
Unfortunately,
the
it
other
is
ones.
blocked by debris and a small smoldering fire.
Can you just walk through the door?
I want to scan some shit.
Nothing to report. I'm picking up a high-energy power source somewhere under the debris.
Ensign!
I recommend...
Go check under that debris.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Hold on a minute. Alex's old boss, Paul, gave us a whole bunch of these little bags that she had filled with candy and things. I'm going through them steadily. The kids, we give Molly the lollipop if she goes potty. But I'm going through them steadily and taking out all of these Brock's, I guess they're like milkmaids or whatever, but they've got like different flavors in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm slowly getting obsessed with these. I
The
never liked
closet
milkmaids
opens
before, but I
within
really
the
like these.
library. The oil canister is bolted to the...
There is nothing at the moment from me to... There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment from...
This is a canister of high-grade multipurpose oil.
Okay, good.
This port is used to connect emergency power from the impulse engines to other systems
that
if
cable now.
dedicated lines are damaged. This is a junction box used... One Starfleet issues...
Make sure you grab that oil.
This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is
What about that
used
thing down
for
there?
temporary rerouting of power.
Have Spock use it first. Have Spock use it first.
Why?
You connect a length of cable between the...
It is illogical to use this machine before...
I think we need another cable out.
To see the lot. I failed to see...
This is the emergency power
Yeah, we
input
need two
port for the
cables.
fusion mixture. McCoy wonders when it will be his turn to die in the line of duty.
Wow.
Keege fidgets nervously. Spock glances at his tricorder, making certain the superstructure of the Republic is stable.
You gotta find another cable.
These are the impulse engines. This man is dead. One Starfleet...
Nothing to report, Captain.
I want to get that oil out.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Can I get a syringe of oil?
The hypo is now...
Nice.
Nothing happens.
You can't just use it on everything, Alex. Don't fucking brute force every goddamn thing, please.
It upsets
See if the
Hoops.
oil works- if the oil works on the machine.
You're upsetting Hoops, Alex. Take it down.
Is it wrong to check to see if my oil works on my machines?
That sounds like an innuendo, and I don't like it.
Save new game.
Rip a dig.
Can I have a cookie now? Thank
The
you.
stun setting would...
Blow us up.
Oh my God, Jim, is that what I think it is?
Yes, Doctor. It is a portable fusion power pack.
I thought they were going to talk
A
about
few
the dead body.
centimeters lower with that phaser, and half this section would be history, not to mention us.
Actually, Doctor, 3.2 centimeters. And based on our proximity to the explosion and the angle of the beam...
Thank you, Spock. I think we get the point.
You pick up the portable fusion power pack.
Right?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay.
We'll probably need that for something that we don't have access to.
A portable fusion... These ladders are used when turbo lift...
Alright, well, time to leave engineering. Head to transporter.
Yeah, yeah.
This man is dead. A large piece of equipment has fallen through the ceiling. The area looks extremely unstable. Fortunately, the entry to the transport room is near.
You want me to save?
A large piece of This door leads to
Is it
a
just
large
me?
piece of equipment is
Does that black thing right there in the middle of that pillar look like Gengar?
save new game. Replace
Asshole.
That's here.
Look at that.
That's you.
You pick up a length of key.
I didn't notice that. You might as well check out Transporter.
Oh my god, there's a dead body hanging from that.
There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment for me to...
I just want to see him.
He's dead, Jim.
Alex, they're all dead.
I assume we need to get power on it to use the transporter.
These are the power conduits for
Double fusion device.
Slot it right in there.
Spock, would it be possible to connect the fusion power pack directly into the transporter power circuits?
Fascinating. It can be done. However, the transporter will only be able to transport a
Let's
single
not do that.
person.
Do it, Spock.
Okay, okay.
Transport who?
A weird sound
the
effect that was.
transporter room appeared. This is the transporter chamber. The pads do not...
Oh, it's just that.
These controls set the core.
Doc has to use it.
Surprisingly, the trans... Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Let's see what they gotta say.
Oh, great. My favorite place in the ship. Wouldn't you know it would be in the best shape?
The transporter pads seem...
I have a bad feeling about this place.
Thanks, Keej.
No shit, dude.
Calm down there, Han Solo.
I failed to see the...
I certainly see nothing there.
He looks at you with a put.
Just walk on the pad, maybe. Off the spot.
The transporter pad...
I'll tell command Spock.
Spock, please check out the...
Did you save before coming in here?
This unit is fully functional, but I do not see the logic in using it at this...
Alright, fuck it for now.
Why don't I just transport a bunch of radiation to the enemy ship?
Does radiation matter?
Yes.
No.
That's why I asked with a question mark.
Turbo lift access.
What is it, antimatter?
No! Radiation is radiation.
It still occupies space.
No,
right?
it doesn't.
No?
No.
You can't... There's gotta be a saturation point with radiation, right?
Radiation has zero mass. Therefore, there's no matter. What do you mean? You can't weigh a photon. It has no mass. Massless. No matter. No
It's
antimatter.
assless.
It's massless shafts.
Let me put it in a phrase that you would understand. It's assless.
Why would I understand
You connect the
assless?
length of cable between the regular
Because everything to you seems to be measured in asses, tits, farts, poops,
And of course.
and
Captain,
dicks.
the wrong setting on this particular device may cause the fusion reactors to melt down. We will have to do some research to determine the correct setting.
And the shit,
Will we now?
Save new game. Replace.
This is an engineering circuit junction box. It is used for temporary rerouting of power. Without... Captain, this is the fusion mixture regulator for the
It's
impulse
definitely a quote
injector.
where Ajak is like, why don't we
Nothing
just
to
say,
report,
welcome
Captain.
to...
Oh, there was. When
Tits,
are
dick,
we
and
just
ass.
gonna start? Yeah, when are we just gonna start
Can we
saying,
reboot
hey,
the power?
welcome
We
to
should be able to, Captain,
dick,
if we
tits,
can
and
find a
ass.
suitable supply of power capable.
Let's start playing a game.
Nothing to report.
Please select NMP.
Spock?
Captain, the...
Well, the last
There's
thing
nothing
would
at
have
the
probably
moment
been
for
good
me
to
to
see,
do.
but...
Please
No,
select
he said that
Spock?
before.
Captain, the wrong setting on this
Yeah, it's
particular
like-
device.
How do we find out? Go back to
Check,
auxiliary?
I say check the captain's logs.
We already got the last log.
We got the last log, but that doesn't necessarily mean.
Well, I assume it wouldn't let us.
This turbo lift.
Go back to auxiliary. Oh, we're missing an auxiliary. We didn't have something to get rid of that debris, right? What do we have in our inventory now?
Got a hypo full of oil.
The oil seeps into and loosens the debris.
Really close the panel now, I assume.
The gears are completely cleared of debris.
Close panel.
The panel is open.
Yeah, close panel.
The panel is open.
The gears are moving freely and are completely operative.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a little ball.
Ooh, a little
These are
ball.
Federation standard record decks.
Ooh, grab him.
This is a standard input-output slot for record decks.
Grab him. Play
This
him.
is a standard input.
Rag 'em.
This is the Republic's auxiliary.
Yeah, rack
control
him.
room.
Whatever. As long
The
as you
first
do what I'm
conversion
asking you to do.
Oh well, can I not investigate the room first?
Up it.
The
Bum,
auxiliary
bum, bum,
control
bum,
room
bum.
is still operating. It's a scan of empty space. Damage from the battle has disabled the ship's main computer. You look but see nothing of note. This is the
Where's that
impulse
Simon that your
indicators
mom
currently
got the
show no
kids? Or
power.
that Reese got the kids.
The what?
Remember Reese got them a Simon game for their birthday?
These are the auxiliary
question.
helm and navigation controls for the Republic.
Gotta find that.
Though they are intact, the ship is. You take the record decks.
There is nothing at the moment from.
Big record.
I believe nothing needs to.
If there's anything I can do,
It's not.
Glad this isn't the Enterprise.
Captain's log. Stardate 6087.6. The Republic is currently approaching the Vardane system. Sensors have detected unusual energy fluctuations near one of the Vardanian moons. Starfleet has ordered us to investigate. Captain's log. Stardate 6087.8. We are under attack by 2 unidentified ships. I don't know how they could have approached undetected. They must have some kind of cloaking device, although there are no reports of Romulans in this sector. Captain's log. Stardate 6088.1. We have successfully driven off our assailants. Major damage has been sustained by our warp engines. Communications has reported that USS Enterprise is in sector. I requested Mr. Scott's assistance in repairing damage to the Republic. With luck, we will be fully operational in a couple of days.
Sorry, Dick Patterson.
Captain's log Stardate 6088.5. First Officer Andrade commanding. The Enterprise has inexplicably opened fire upon us. Captain Patterson has been mortally wounded. We have sustained major damage to all systems. Impulse power is out. We cannot understand why.
No, Commander
There are
Andrade.
no more log decks, Captain.
Well, that didn't help at all.
Tell Spock to use the controls.
Nothing happens.
You see what happens if I use a log.
There are no more.
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls.
And use the.
Spock, what is the situation with the impulse engines?
There is currently no power to be allocated from the engines.
Okay.
Mr. Spock, what is the status of the ship's computer?
There is extensive damage to the main processing unit of the ship's computer. It will take several days at a starbase to repair.
We don't have several days, Mr. Spock.
Unless we can find a suitable computational alternative, there will be no way to control the ship's systems.
That's just great, Spock. We don't exactly carry an Empire computer in our inventory.
Because it's Spock's.
Correct, Doctor. However, there may be another alternative. Linked tricorders, along with the circuits in the data reader, should have the processing power necessary to control a single starship system.
Thank goodness for parallel processing. I don't know what computers could do without it.
What an odd thing to say.
That is an odd
Captain,
thing to
I
say.
recommend we wait until we have restored power before
Yeah,
I
okay.
hook up the tricorders to the main
These are the auxiliary.
Let's try coming back to engineering.
Definitely something going on in there, though, right?
I know, right? I don't understand. You
Nothing
should be able to
happens.
open that somehow, unless it's.
Oh, so.
The vent is far too small for any one of us to fit through.
Is there a child on board?
I'm saying it's like a nude situation.
Yeah, it's a nude situation.
Uh-oh, I made a clean spot. Guess I'll have to do the whole
Can
thing.
you just crash on your fucking house?
No.
Fuck. Use Captain Z.
That's what I was gonna do, is sit down and look. But wasn't happy with me on that one.
There are no more logs. Tricorder readings indicate that the ship is running on the controls have been totally There are no more computer.
Really close.
You sure there's not more you can gather from here?
Alex pixels onto the wall.
No, I know. I mean, I'm wondering if there's something small that we missed.
Spock.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not.
There is nothing at the moment.
Why don't you just save it and try to go to the area we have? Try to go to the weapons spot.
Save, nuke, replace,
You know what I mean?
previous game.
Tried to.
Oh, you did? I didn't remember.
It's like there's too much radiation here.
Turbo lift access.
Gotta be something in engineering. Put out that fire somehow.
Use the oil.
Nothing happens.
Ah, darn.
Now we've got a grease
Nothing
fire.
happens.
Can you go up top and do anything up there?
Please select.
Spock?
Captain, this is the fusion mixture. I failed to see the lot.
On left?
Tried this guy a couple times.
I failed to see the.
I need to use the... Take a quick pause. You can scoot around a bit.
Alright, I'll scoot.
Scootaloo?
Yeah, you guys investigate. Maybe... Like, I feel like there's something missing in auxiliary power. Obviously, I'd like to know.
You can't climb up the ladder there, could you?
No,
I
that's what we
tried
just
that.
tried.
You can make a roster.
You go back to the bridge?
We just did that. So.
I know, I'm just saying. What about that red thing on the left there, on the
This?
tube?
Nah, I thought this might be something. But...
Yeah. trying to look for the Hanna-Barbera stuff that's a little off color.
So, auxiliary.
Still can't believe we can't get into that vent.
Nothing happens.
What about that exposed wire? We could do
No.
that?
On the left? On the right, you mean?
Yeah.
No, Alex couldn't interact with that before.
This is the impulse power indicators currently.
Spock, what is the situation?
There is currently this input-output.
These are the auxiliary.
I fail to see the logic in that act.
Spock, what is the situation?
There is current.
Mr. Spock, what is this?
There is extensive.
We don't have several.
Unless we can find. That's just correct.
Thank.
There is nothing at the moment.
I'm going back to engineering.
Oh my god, for the longest time I thought that was like a gigantic, like,
We could
pool of
use the
blood,
fusion
but no, that's an
reactor
arm
from the
reaching
impulse
down.
engine.
Can we reroute the
Alright.
power lines?
We should
Like
be
right
able
there
to,
on the left?
Captain,
Yeah.
if we can find a suitable supply
Pretty
of
off.
power cable. We will need to route the power. Captain, this is the fusion. Nothing to report.
Maybe he did
Nothing
the
to
hose
report,
or the
Captain.
wire there a bit too early.
Nah. It's been pretty good about that kind of shit.
This is an engineering. Nothing to report, Captain.
You can't take that oil? You try
Nothing
already?
to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
No. That's why we use the syringe on it.
I fail to see the. Captain, this is the fusion.
These are the controls to the. This was the engineering section of the U.S. These are the controls to the. These are the impulse. Keege fidgets nervously. This was the engineering.
Turbo lift access.
It's funny, I can't even move my cursor up to the top.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't let me on purpose.
There's gotta be something we need to connect here.
I don't think so.
A large piece of equipment has fallen through the sea.
Captain, it would be unwise.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What if you cut away all that burned metal there on the left?
You can't interact
Nothing
with that.
happens. Nothing happens.
I failed to see the... It appears to be a section from a coolant exhaust port. I would not recommend too close of an inspection. It appears to be a section... It appears to be a section... I failed to see the...
Spock, please check out.
This unit is fully...
There is nothing at the moment from me to... There is nothing at the moment. There is nothing at the moment from me to... Kirk to Enterprise. Kirk...
Enterprise here. We're still tracking the distress.
Yes, Uhura. Just...
Looks like what we planned Civ tomorrow.
Why?
Andrew just canceled Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He's having a procedure done.
Oh, is it the procedure?
It is the procedure. The best procedure.
I was gonna say.
We've got many streams talking about that procedure.
Legitimately?
As I told him, it was a real loads off my mind.
But legitimately, it was one of the best things that ever happened to our marriage.
It's super good. What's going on?
We haven't made any progress.
I'm going back to what's it called? Here, hand me the clicker.
The clicky clacks?
Yeah, once I was looking for a quote, but sure.
Okay.
Don't do anything yet. Just hand it back.
I got a crack.
I'm finding other quotes that are funny. Like this one, which has nothing to do with what I'm looking up.
It's still true.
Oh, here, I found it. I found the quote I'm looking for. You ready?
Go get snipped, you can get even luckier.
That one became the truth.
The way, the truth, and the light.
That another hymnal, Alex?
It's another Christianity reference. Throw it in there. It peppers my whole existence.
What are we doing, Evangelion?
If you want to watch it,
I'm good.
Movie number 3.
I'm good.
We gotta watch it sometime.
Let's watch The Wire. We gotta watch The Wire.
at some point.
Watch the fucking Wire. Shut the fuck up.
I tell you, somewhere in the 4th movie, things might start to make some sort of sense.
Until the very end, in which case you're gonna go, ew.
Alex has shown me the ending.
So dumb.
No, I showed you the end of Evangelion, as in the end of the movie, the end of Evangelion.
But you haven't seen
I don't
the
think
end
I've shown you the full ending of the original anime, and neither of us have seen any of the Evangelion remasters.
But did you show him? I
showed him the Goopening.
Okay.
The Goopening.
Yeah.
That's starring Mark Wahlberg, right?
I legitimately. So I watched that, and I looked at Alex, and I was like, "What was the point of this?"
There's gotta be something in here.
These are the impulse.
Anyway.
That's all my mind. You did write the exact fucking line.
This is a junction box used for temporary
And then
rerouting of engineering circuits.
Oh, you, Alex laid it on thick in this chat. I'll read it out. Andrew said, I didn't realize until I started talking about this, but for some reason our parents' generation has some kind of negative stigma against vasectomies.
They do!
Like somehow they think you need to have your balls removed or something. It's kind of crazy. And you know what Alex wrote? Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, God, I love you. But legitimately, like my dad, my mom got her tubes tied because she had cesarean, so like it made sense. They were already there. They might as well she had to get her tubes tied.
One operation.
But I will say it's much more at risk for women than men.
This is a
She had to be on birth control for the rest of her life, which is the whole reason why I didn't want to be on it to begin with. I don't want to be on birth control. So my dad was like, I'm not getting a vasectomy. My dad's like put it out there, I'm not getting a vasectomy. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. And a part of me wanted to be like, why not? It's loads easier. Hilarious. It's loads easier. There's no risk.
Where were those?
They were underneath the oil can. I remember I opened it. It was like, there's an oil can of engineering journals. And I was just clicking around here. I was like, what is this little
This
color
is the
thing?
one fucking time you didn't go click, 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 click to
Yeah,
help
I know,
us.
right? I know. These ones.
So we better go put them in the Rico.
Yeah, we'll go put them in the reader.
What did you call it?
The Rico.
The Rico. Why is
So
that?
it's like the record thing?
Oh,
The
the
reader?
Rico.
Recorder.
I was doing that thing that British people do where they shorten everything to the first syllable.
No, but then you're supposed to also do a rhyming slang with it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that shit.
Yeah,
turbo lift.
Switch it to the sick bay.
Sick bay first.
I wish it would just do that
You
automatically.
can just give it to me now.
Yeah, now that we've done it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. The only rhyming slang I like is when they say, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo, because that one actually makes sense to me. Haven't got a clue. Haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
Alright,
Fine.
I'll give it.
I'll give you that one. Most of the rest of them, I can't stand it.
Captain, I have examined the engineering journals. According to Chapter 18, we can run...
Jim, do we really need a lesson in starship engineering?
Spock, just tell me if they will help.
Why, yes, Captain. I have memorized all pertinent data.
Alright, this is fucking roll.
So do we just do
No, we gotta
What is the situation?
we gotta go do the thing
There is
down below
currently no
first, then come up here,
Mr.
handle
Spock,
the
what is the
redirection,
status?
There is extensive
turn the
damage
computer
to-
on,
We don't have...
Unless we
and
can
then
find a
I
suit of
assume
just
find our
right.
mirror cells.
Correct, Doctor.
Thank goodness for
Hey,
parallel
Seraph.
processing. I don't know what
So yeah, so we don't want to do this yet.
Check
So.
Nothing to report.
Observe.
Captain, I recommend we...
These are the auxiliary.
Fair.
To be fair, I think we're all open books here.
I'm literally...
I don't... Let's not get carried away. Alex, I love you, but you're not that deep of a well.
I'm not a deep well, but I am an open book.
Yeah, it's like a kiddie book, though.
Exactly.
It's all... It literally... Alex
A
just
is
See
read a book to
Alex
the kids.
run. See Alex
No.
eat.
No, Alex literally just read a book to the kids where he replaced almost every word with fart.
Only in the last page.
That's the
because
kind
they
of
were
open
pushing
book
it so hard.
they were
Only in the
insistent.
last page because he's conditioned them to want farts in all the books.
Captain, the information obtained from the engineering journals indicates the correct impedance setting to be 19,000 ohms.
Go ahead and adjust the settings.
It might be a one-page book, sir.
No, literally, like,
Power has
I would
now
be
been
fine to
restored.
go on a stream like this and just be like, literally ask any question. I will give you a clear and
I would.
honest answer.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you and I did that,
There's
if,
nothing at the
like
moment.
the three of us sat here and like people just gave us questions, or we looked up like random
This is an
questions,
engineering circuit.
I have a feeling we
Nothing
would
to
rock
report.
so many boats just from people like
Nothing
passing
to report,
by.
Captain.
These are the impulse.
Rock the boat.
These are the impulse.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock the
One
boat.
star
Don't
for
flip the boat. All right.
Rock the
That's
boat.
not why I said
That's what it
it.
hurts. That's
Nothing
I got all
Kirk to
clenched.
Enterprise. Kirk to Enterprise.
Enterprise here. We're still tracking the distress call. Are you
Yeah, I
all
tried
right,
that.
sir?
Yes, Uhura. Just wanted a status
Hey,
report.
it's not go
Kirk
back
out.
to... I'm just...
Yes, Uhura, I just wanted to hear the sultry sounds of your voice.
Impulse power is functioning, Captain. The impedance is correctly set, Captain. Change...
Got power back. Can I leave now? Thank you.
I failed to see...
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the fire control system?
There is no power allocated to the weapon system, Captain.
Spock, what is the situation with the impulse engines?
The main computer is too badly damaged to actively control the power circuits.
Mr. Spock, what is the status?
There is extensive...
We don't have...
Unless we...
That's just
correct, Doctor.
Thank goodness for...
Mr. Spock, what is the...
There is no...
Spock crudely attaches the science tricorder to... Spock crudely attaches the...
Both tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processing unit. We
How many
now have
tricorders
enough
did you need?
computational power to control a single ship's system.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
For some reason, in my head, I feel like it said 3, but that could just be me.
Oh,
An Alassi ship.
That ship was cloaked.
Fascinating.
Is that all you can say?
Captain, I suggest we try to raise the shields.
Save new game right now.
Save new game.
Oh fuck. That was fucking terrible.
Mr. Spock, what is the...
There is no power.
Wow, that was
Oh.
that was the bare
Speaking
bottom.
of terrible,
There is nothing at the moment. There's
well,
nothing
we
at
were
the
laughing
moment.
before when the kids were still out. I sent Alex a link
Science tricorder taken.
that it was an article, and the headline is "Dolphins use wingmen to get laid like humans," study says. And Alex just wrote back, "Fin men." It was fucking rock solid. So I gave it the okay sign. I really liked it.
Spock crudely
That was his best line of the night.
God, with every time I see a new article about dolphins, I'm just seeing more and more about how they're on the verge of being aquatic humans.
Weapons.
Yeah.
Shield. Transporter circuits. Shield. Weapons. Shield.
Shields are up, sir.
You hail him?
Captain, we are being hailed by the Alassi captain.
Put it on screen, Spock.
Well, if it isn't Captain Kirk. Fancy meeting you out here all alone in such a shabby starship.
Wow, aren't you
You should be
condescending?
more civil, considering your enterprise is far away on a mercy mission helping that poor traitor.
It was a setup?
I can see why they made you captain.
I assume since you haven't blasted us to bits, you want something.
Why, yes I do. It seems you failed to give one of my associates some rather important information.
The Masada, I presume. You want the locations of all your imprisoned comrades?
Yes, Kirk. The Republic's computers will have the data just as your Enterprise would. I give you 1 minute to comply.
Just try and get it. You can't threaten me. It will take time. The controls are smashed and the main computer's badly damaged. It will take hours to get power to the
That's
computer
it.
banks. Just try and get... It will take time.
Maybe I should just pump a few torpedoes into your shields
We're
and check
working
it
on it,
out for
Con.
myself.
The Republic will fall apart if you fire on us. Then you'll never get the data.
All right, Kirk. We'll do it your way. I would rather not kill you. Besides, as an old friend that wants to meet you, I give you 30 minutes. And remember, no tricks.
Is it Murata?
The main computer is far beyond.
Shut up, Spock.
30 minutes then. Kirk out.
Alright. Now we might be able to
Save new
transport it.
game. Replace previous
Yeah,
game.
yeah, you can replace the Alassi waistband.
Fascinating.
I'm not one to overlook strategic implications, Mr. Spock, but we can save that for another time.
Cloaked Alassi. I wonder who the old friend they mentioned is.
I don't know, Bones.
I suggest
Captain,
we use the.
Do you suppose the Alassi might have
transport
used
command.
cloaking technology to project a false image of a ship the Republic would trust?
That is beyond the Alassi's capabilities, Ensign.
Mr. Spock, what is the...
There is no power. With impulse power online and the tricorders performing computer control, I can divert power to...
Weapons. Shield. Transporter circuit.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering
Yeah,
of our
don't do
shields.
that.
They will undoubtedly...
Spock, what about the fusion power pack? Could we use it to power the transporter?
I believe so, Captain. It would require a connection to the transporter circuits in the main control console.
So we did that already. We can just go use it. Yeah. Alright, let's go do that.
this turbo lift.
Spock, please check.
This unit is fully functional, but I do not.
There is nothing at the moment from.
Captain, there are no coordinates set for the transporter.
Fucking stop it.
This unit is fully. Captain, there are no
These sliders active. These sliders active.
Spock, please check out.
Captain, there are no coordinates.
We need coordinates now, I guess. Can we get something from the Alassi ship?
There's nothing at the moment.
What else do we have from the auxiliary bridge that we can use? Sensors, maybe? You know what I mean? What do you think, Alex?
Let me check something.
What are you trying to check?
Rip a dick is we already set up the power in here.
Right. Trying to undo it? Why?
I want to see what he would say about this before I set up this power pack. I didn't look into this room before, I just applied the power pack into there.
Oh, what a shock that you just fucking...
You said put the power pack in there,
Yeah,
so I did.
Yeah, I know.
Don't blame other people. Alright. While you're dicking around,
I can't believe you went back to this.
I'll be right back, since you're just gonna keep going.
I don't think it's worth it, Alex.
Rather than just wandering, yeah, I guess that's fair. There's gotta be something here.
I mean, so what other systems do we have here? Do we have sensors? No.
With impulse power on.
Weapons.
We have weapons,
Shield.
shields, and
Transporter
transport.
circuit.
No.
Captain,
Spock, what about the.
I believe so.
No.
There's
Don't
nothing at
use
the
that. Use the other
Hold on,
computer.
I'm gonna see what he says about weapons.
With impulse power on.
Weapons.
Captain, the Alassi can surely detect the lowering.
Mr. Spock, what is this?
The tricorders are currently operating at 12.69% less than normal computing efficiency.
Use the one in the center.
I tried.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do. Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no power allocated. I fail to see.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
None of these.
Can you hail Uhura?
So let's go over to the bridge.
Did you hail Uhura since this?
No, but they'll probably be like the Alassi or.
Yeah, but it's worth a shot.
They are jamming all frequencies, Captain. We will not.
The bridge is pretty much fucked. I don't think there's anything else you can do here.
And I don't have the tricorder anymore.
That's true, you have no tricorders. Okay, something.
That's why I'm thinking. I probably needed to get the.
I don't think so. We haven't gotten. This game has been pretty good about not fucking us over.
Not soft turbo this.
Yeah. Okay, Alex.
There is nothing at the moment.
The impedance is correctly set, Captain.
There is nothing at the moment.
I don't know. I feel like we needed to do something in that transporter run.
I don't think so. What would we be able to do?
I don't know. Because the thing was set to. There's two distinct sides to that control panel.
Yeah, I get that. But, like, we don't have coordinates, so it doesn't matter.
Turbo lift access.
I just can't think of anything else to do.
I think there's got to be something here.
Like here?
Yeah. Because we know we're above the weapons room. Why can't we fall down?
This man is dead. A large piece of equipment has fallen through the...
We know it says about to collapse. Why can't we try to collapse it? You know?
Captain, it would be unwise to use your phaser considering the already extensive...
No, I want more damage. I tried that when you were in the bathroom.
Nothing happens.
Nothing there.
Spock, please check out.
Captain,
There is nothing at the moment from...
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain...
Gotta go back.
Give it a shot then. I think that's wrong.
Luckily, it won't take too long to get there.
Oh, now you're gonna do this and get the 100%.
Welcome to Side Operations Center, Alpha Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch range is 3.21 hours adjusted. Welcome to Side Operations Center, Omega Unit. Estimated time to optimal launch...
Captain, something is wrong with the computers.
It appears they are out of sync, Captain. I have to assume the Alpha unit has a virus, which is using up an incredible amount of computing time.
They report different optimum launch times, which is right.
Given the elliptical orbit and the range at which they will pass Prux Street, the Omega unit is correct, but the window is very narrow. A variation of minutes will mean the missiles run out of fuel.
Can you reprogram the Lucas computer to give us that time, Mr. Spock?
Reprogramming an old alien computer is not simple, Captain. The odds against success are 10,221 to 1 against.
Doing
Too
it
bad
base.
old Omega here couldn't just take a sick day and miss the firing.
Because the two machines are isolated, the virus.
At least we
does
get
not
this
spread
text
from
and
one
then you
to
skipped
the
last
other.
time when you're like, let me just fucking hook this wire up. Oh, and that's the end. It would be great if we got the 100% now.
The end.
The connector snaps.
We had no idea why we beat this. It just ended.
Yeah.
You still need Spock to look at it. Look at the Omega one.
I wanted to look at the Alpha one.
Okay. We knew Alpha was wrong though.
Yeah, I know.
Save new game. Replace previous.
But I want to get that 100%.
Hundo.
Get that hundy.
Welcome to Side Operations.
To be fair, I told Alex to fucking do that first.
Yeah.
And he ignored me.
I just did the solution rather than waste all that
What a
time
shock!
talking about it.
Welcome to Side Operations.
The launched missile.
Beam us out, motherfucker.
Kirk to Enterprise, how are the...
They're operational again.
Bring us home.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen.
We have read your report on the problems at
Missed
Proxima
something.
3 and evaluate the top...
That can be one of so many things.
Sounds like you... I don't take us out of our...
Vengeance.
Captain's log.
Captain,
Vengeance was the name of the ship in Into Darkness. The big fucking ship that,
Oh, yeah.
that Admiral Robocop has.
Send it now. If a hostile ship arrives, head immediately for Star...
Jim. What kind of...
I don't know, but... Kirk here. What? It's a mess, Scott.
I've done a...
Do the sensors...
Besides...
Mr. Scott.
You sure you'll be...
Yes, Scott. Well, gentlemen...
Jim, don't forget... They're dead, Jim. We're too late.
Can you bring them back?
No.
Orchard Lawn. They're dead, Jim.
Tricorder readings in... Tricorder readings in...
Sure.
My tricorder has... That's all...
Dick Pat...
Yeah, by the way, the captain of the ship that we found that basically destroyed is Dick Patterson, sir.
There are no more computers. There are no more computers. This is a standard...
Thanks.
This is a standard...
Thanks for the dis...
We'll go do medical.
You've taken the cable.
No, it's just his name is Dick. That's all. That's it. There's
natural.
There's nothing deep. He's a natural Dick.
As are we all.
No, you're a natural Dick, Alex.
I do it and do it well.
You pick up the empty hybrid.
Being a dick.
Total dick.
I can't believe it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
She's suffering
Are you
from
trying to be
severe
too slow to
trauma.
me right there? So pull back.
No, I thought you were going
She's
to
in bad
high-five
shape,
me
Jim. I'm
faster
trying to
than...
stabilize her, but it doesn't look good.
I'm still not convinced that that wasn't something
yeah,
bad.
that was me trying to say too slow.
Alex is bold. He's a dickhole.
Marata. What about the...
Yes.
It wasn't...
There's no...
I'm constantly calling him something similar.
Well, gentlemen, let's see if we can re-establish...
You retrieve the molecular...
I am still liking this chapter.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm actually liking this the most. So.
I am, but I'm going to like it less if we soft lock it.
Yeah. It loses like...
Half a point.
50 points. But I still don't think it's the case. I'm giving it more credit than you.
I'm not. There's got to be flaws.
The molecular saw, you pick up...
Fun fact, we didn't talk about this, because I only found out last week. You know how we talked to an admiral each time it's the same admiral? Mm-hmm. There are 2 admirals programmed in the game.
Nothing happens.
A male and a female. We always get the female. And it appears to be that the floppy one always gives you the male. The CD version always gives you the female.
That's funny.
Floppy gets the...
He's not hanging dong, Jackie.
I just find that funny.
I just wish there was less gay wiener.
So I think it's...
Penis.
It's likely that they just wanted to record it once, and I just chose that. But
Yeah.
both the images appear in both. It's just that in the actual game, only one was used.
Mm-hmm.
You pick up a length of... A large piece of equipment is... This man is dead.
Did you talk to Brittany?
Yeah.
You don't have the power thing, so you can't use the control anyway.
The impulse engines are not generating any power for this system. I failed to see the impulse engine. I failed to see the...
Alright, do you agree now that we didn't solve Walker?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the transporter controls have escaped damage.
I don't know where you think we would get coordinates to a ship that hasn't appeared yet.
Nothing to report.
We're not teleporting to the ship.
Nothing.
Where are you trying to teleport to then?
Spock, please check out the transport.
The impulse engines are not...
There is nothing at the moment from...
Don't copy that floppy. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Well, I mean, if I could, I would.
Yeah, that's Jeanette's Twitter thing. is it's like
Spock,
Jeanette would
please check
download
out
the
the
runner.
transporter.
The impulse engines are...
The transporter room. These sliders activate.
I think we're just missing the coordinates from something else, Alex.
I think what I'll do is I'll come down here and we'll check out this room before I attach the thing. Because remember in that room they say, like, you think we could attach the power pack? Even though we had already attached the
Yeah,
power
but that's
pack.
just generic stuff. I still think you're wrong. And so far, everything's proven me correct so far.
Captain, I'm picking up a function.
Oh my God.
Yes, Doc. If you actually...
Thank you, Spock.
You pick up the portable. You connect a length of cable. You connect a length of cable.
Captain, this is the fusion... Nothing to report. Nothing to report. The impulse engines...
Can we reroute the...
We should be...
He's dead, Jim.
The closet opens. You take the engineer. The hypo is.
Please select.
Spock?
Captain, the...
You gotta read the books first.
Yeah. But I just want to get all these...
This is an engineering...
Did you fill the syringe?
Yep.
Sorry, hypo spray.
Now we need to go back to auxiliary power.
The panel has been fastened. The drill easily breaks. The panel opens easily. The oil seeps into. The gears are completely.
By the way, a slight blooper in that DS9 episode we watched earlier. Bless you. You remember when they're in the room with the melon?
Yeah.
O'Brien tells them to put goggles on?
Yeah.
Why does
You
Odo
take
need
the
goggles?
record.
Oh.
He
Bum,
doesn't,
bum, bum.
he doesn't have fucking eyes.
Yeah. Bum bum bum. It would go right through him.
Nothing happens.
Also, I like that they chose one of the most random looking gross melons ever.
Yeah, that's cool. Like they took a watermelon, painted it blue.
Absolutely.
And then she's like,
The
good
inside-
looking melon. It's
I
like,
was like,
no, it's
the
not.
inside was all watermelon.
Captain, I have examined the engine.
Jim, do we...
Spock, just...
Why?
These are the auxiliary.
Spock, what is the situation?
There is current...
Mr. Spock, what is this?
There is...
We don't have...
Unless we...
That's just great, Spock.
Correct.
Thank goodness.
I think M5 is what they refer to it as in that episode of the original series where they have the guy from the Daystrom Institute come down.
Nothing to report.
And he's like testing out the computers for the
Input,
simulation.
outputs. Nothing to report, Captain.
I'm stretching my brain here because I haven't seen that episode in a long time.
Captain, I recommend we wait until we have restored power before
You can probably Google it.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
This turbo lift cannot reach that area.
What we're gonna do?
Save new game.
We're gonna save Rip and Dick.
You don't need Rip and Dick anymore. Coincidentally, that's what's happening to Andrew on Tuesday.
Hey!
Man, he's gonna feel so much better afterwards, though.
This is an engineering circuit.
Please select.
Spock,
Captain,
go ahead and adjust the...
power has now been...
These are the impulse. One Starfleet issue.
Impulse power is functioning, Captain. This is an engineering... turbo lift access.
Don't plug it in yet. Checking it out.
Surprisingly, the trans...
I've been using it, so.
Surprisingly, the... I failed to see... Captain, there is no power allocated. Captain, there is no... I failed to see...
Spock, please check out the...
Captain, there is no...
My throat's pretty,
Agitated?
yeah, like,
Gatorade.
almost, you know that, like, sick scratchy?
Yeah. Finish my Gatorade. It could just be like extra dry.
These are the auxiliary.
Spock, what is the situation?
The main...
Spock crudely attacked.
I like how your wipes are mint chill.
They
They
were one
came
of
in
the-
like a pack.
I said they came in like a welcome pack
crudely
that
attaching.
Pearl gave
Both
us.
tricorders are rigged into the main computer's central processing unit. With impulse power online,
Weapons.
Bills.
Shields.
Shields are up, sir. Captain, look.
That ship was...
fascinating.
Is that all you can...
Captain,
Put it on screen.
Well,
What do you want?
you should be more...
It was a set...
I can see
I assume...
why.
The Masada.
Yes, Kirk.
Just try and get it. It will take time.
Maybe...
The Republic will...
All right.
Captain, the main... Shut up, Spock.
30 minutes then.
Captain, we are being
Put it on screen.
Well, if
What do you want?
you should...
It was a set...
I can see
Because I
I
did
assume...
the thing.
why.
The Masada.
Yes, Kirk.
Just try and get... It will take time.
Maybe I...
The Republic...
All right, Kirk.
Captain, the main... Shut up.
30 minutes then.
With impulse power online,
Weapons. Shield. Transport.
Captain, the Alaska...
Spock, what about...
I believe so, Captain.
Mr. Spock, what is this...
The tricord...
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no power allocated.
There is nothing at the moment.
Aren't there two
There
stations
is
on the
nothing at the
center?
moment for me to... There is nothing at the
No.
moment. Mr. Spock, what is the...
There is no...
These are the auxiliary helm and navigation controls for the Republic.
That's what I thought.
This is the fire control.
Yeah, there are
A
two
red
things.
flashing light is currently indicating a jam in the torpedo.
Captain, the torpedo loading system is malfunctioning.
That's what you were fucking. Oh my fucking god, Alex. We didn't word fucking jam.
Currently,
Fucking
all
hell.
turbo lift access to the torpedo bay is...
These are the auxiliary.
That's what we
helm-
needed. We needed to read that so we knew to go to the weapons bay.
Save new game. Replace.
Place. Yeah, rip a dick.
This is the fire control for. This is the fire
I
control.
tried to use it last
These
time.
are the auxiliary helm and nav.
No?
These
No.
are the auxiliary. There is no response.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no power.
This is the fire control. A red flashing light is.
Captain, the torpedo...
Now we should be able to do it. Good call. You finally remembered.
I've only been all over this motherfucking ship.
It's just something about
Like, I love these kind of things where you're like in a derelict ship or near derelict ship.
Me
And
too.
you gotta
Please
find your.
check out the trans.
You gotta fucking figure out what the hell to do.
Captain, there are no...
Spock, please check out.
Transporter systems are operational, Captain.
Fucking told you.
Coordinates have been set.
Spock, please check out the trans.
I'd like an apology.
I want you to beam into the torpedo bay and unjam
Okay,
the
we didn't
loading
stop
mechanism. If you don't
I don't
succeed,
actually want to apologize.
we'll all be on permanent shore leave in an Alasi jail.
I'll do my best.
We're sending Keej
Oh, Jesus Christ! We're sending the Keej!
into the weapons area where the radiation is.
I've reached the torpedo loading bay, Captain. It's not too badly damaged, fortunately.
What's causing the malfunction in the loading mechanism?
The inner loading door is stuck in the closed position. Now, I can force it open, but when the loading cycle has begun, the room will lose pressure. We won't be able to beam back here again.
Do it, Ensign. We'll just have to gamble that the system doesn't jam again.
The door's open, Captain. I'm ready to transport back.
Beam him back, Spock.
The red shirt has finally fucking done something in any of these missions.
Yeah.
I did good, didn't I, sir?
Oh god,
No, you
Keith,
did
you really
well,
need that pat on the head?
I'm a security officer, not a grammarian.
Swordman does good. You're doing well.
Shall we give the Alasi our transmission, Jim?
Let's get back to auxiliary control.
Alright, that's a good line. That's a fucking good line.
Okay,
It's a fucking good line. Who's you? You could just fire it.
With impulse power online and
You know what I mean?
Weapons.
Captain, the
There is no response.
Kind of fickle.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition of the...
there is no power allocated.
There
Palin?
is no response.
There is nothing at the moment for me to... There is nothing at the moment for me to... There is nothing at the moment.
With impulse power...
Weapons. Shield. Transport
Shields.
weapons.
Turn them off.
Captain, the Alasi can surely...
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
With impulse power online...
Weapons. Shield.
Power has already...
There is nothing at the moment for...
Use,
This is the
just use your communicator.
These are the
Well, Captain Kirk, I trust you and your valiant crew have retrieved the data I requested.
Not yet. We're having trouble accessing all the data files.
Again,
Yes, we
I'm
have.
getting
We'll have to
flashbacks
beam
of
over
Wrath
and
of
get
Khan.
it
He's
from
like,
the computer
it's gonna
subspace
take some
trans-
time,
Not yet.
Khan.
We're having trouble accessing all the data files.
You better step on it, Kirk.
You have to try too.
save new game. Replace.
You can do what Ribbon Dick doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're on our last wave right now.
Well, Captain.
Not yet. Yes, we have. You'll have.
How convenient, Kirk. We'll beam over, but no tricks. My sensors read that only.
We'll comply. Kirk out.
Weapons.
With impulse power...
Weapons.
Power allocated to weapons systems,
button.
Captain.
Sensors indicate that the Alasi ship has lowered its shields. I suggest we prepare your surprise soon, Captain. They will beam over any moment.
Mr. Spock, what is the...
Photon torpedo.
Hit the button. Wow.
Wow. Kirk, I should have known you'd try something underhanded like this. Weapons Master, fire all weapons on the Republic!
We can't, Captain. All weapon systems offline. Captain, the Enterprise is coming on high-speed approach.
Activate cloaking device. Kirk, until we meet again.
Not too
Good
soon.
dummy.
Watch yourself, Captain. It may be sooner than you realize.
Yeah.
Enterprise to Captain Kirk. Are you safe, sir?
We're fine, Lieutenant.
Sir, we picked up another ship nearby, and we came as fast as we could. It appeared to cloak.
Romulans.
Were you attacked by Romulans?
No, Ensign. It looks like the Alasi have been doing some business with him. Scotty, beam us back. We need to find that ship that attacked the Republic.
Oh, this is not over?
Yes,
I
not.
guess this isn't the end.
Captain's log, stardate 6089.6. We are in pursuit of a starship that destroyed the Republic. Its trail is leading us to the planet Vardane, a member of the Federation whose motives have not
Hey, you must
always
have got
matched the
one more
high
final
ideals
space bottle.
of other Federation cultures.
Captain, I did not expect to hear you judge an entire culture. I understand the Republic.
I had bad experiences with the Vardane long ago, Mr. Spock.
Fascinating. Captain, I am reading a Constitution-class starship heading for Vardane at warp factor 5.
Captain, its transponder codes match ours.
Sensors indicate it is an exact duplicate of the Enterprise, including hull markings.
Open hailing frequencies.
Good choices.
Increase to warp factor 8. Send a message to Starfleet. Open hailing frequencies.
Captain Kirk, this is the Enterprise 2. I am Dr. Ayaz Burdell of the Verdane Defense Force. You do remember me, don't you, Captain?
I remember you. 10 years ago, when I was on the Farragut, we exposed your unethical practices to the Vardane Council.
The old Verdane Council. Politics is such a fickle business. The new one is much less concerned with trivial concerns. I remember your part in my disgrace, which is why, when we began to construct our own Constitution-class ships, I insisted that we have our own Enterprise.
How did you manage to build a Constitution-class
Not
ship?
bad.
You have 10 seconds to lower your shields and power down your weapon. You won't get away with this. The Vardane can't honestly expect to take on the entire... How did you manage to build...
Our intelligence network is better than yours, Captain. How else does one gather secret information?
That's flimsy.
You are a member of the Federation. You have signed Federation treaties.
And we shall break them. The Federation's interference in our internal affairs is intolerable.
Okay, there, Trump.
You must have been building that ship long before the Turgan crisis.
Captain, all wars require justification. They aren't supposed to be, but you have your justification and I have mine. Don't
This is
take
such load of
diplomacy
crap.
so
I need this
seriously.
cookie.
However, Captain, I do intend to enjoy myself. I do intend to enjoy seeing Lieutenant Kirk's ship go up in flames. I shall laugh at the sight.
We'll see who gets the last laugh, Bridell. I'm sure you would. You're a fool, Bridell. You can't defeat a trained Federation crew unless you ambush them.
No.
We'll see who gets the last
Kinda like
laugh,
3.
Bridell.
As much as I like 3, don't do 3.
Doing 1.
I have noted that the Federation enjoys talking, Captain. You may talk yourself to your grave. Prepare to be destroyed.
Vardane, the name for the third planet in the Harlequin system. Vardane is a reclusive member of the Federation, formed by isolationist humans in the late 22nd century. Vardane is a technocratic society which has received Federation assistance on numerous occasions, but has not shared its own scientific advances. Allegedly sponsoring banned eugenics experiments, the inquiry of Stardate 465
Spock's giving me a look.
was
What the
indefinitely
fuck you
postponed
doing?
at request of the Vardane government. Recent alleged rights violations of Turgan 3 immigrants has prompted further Federation investigations.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
The Vardane are jamming all frequencies, Captain.
There are several Elassie ships closing rapidly along with our twin. It seems Bridell has called up...
Oh, man.
reinforcements.
Oh, Lord. Getting hit.
Nacelles?
Aye, sir.
Yeah, you change your angle. That's what you did. You didn't change the damage. You're not looking straight ahead.
Weapons are falling. Our weapons are offline. Our weapons are offline.
How do I change the angle?
Our weapons are offline.
I don't know how to change it back. You're hitting buttons.
You should really fix some of the damage, dude.
Hold on. Pull up the weapons. Pull up the chart. I was just hitting 1 through 10.
That's the ship speed.
Try this, by the way.
I don't know how to undo your button mashing.
Hold on, go back down to speed. No. I didn't do anything really reverse. Well, hold on. D controls. Go down.
Yeah, one second. I want to see how shit. Your impulse engines are damaged, by the way.
Yeah, scroll down. D control 5, centers flight cursor.
The keypad one. Did you use the keypad to do it, Alex?
No. Alright, go back in.
You're almost certainly dead, but let's use. It's not showing it. That's why it doesn't. Like, you know what I mean?
It's kind of wonky with my mouse.
You haven't hit anything.
Because I'm not firing anything. Yeah.
Loaded has been loaded previously. Restart the game.
No.
Quit the game. Loaded pre.
That's the most recent. Gotta communicate with him, I think.
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
There is no
Well, Captain.
Not yet. Yes, we will comply.
With impulse power on
Weapons. Transport. Weapon.
Power allocate.
Sensors in.
Mr. Spock, what is the
photon?
Mr. Spock, what is the
photon torp?
Mr. Spock, what is the
photon?
Mr. Spock, what is the condition?
Photon torpedo.
Good like that. You know someone you fucking ended that entire animation.
Watch this.
Enterprise
No.
Save it. You can save it in the fight if you go to the Kirk menu.
I tried to go to the Kirk menu. It wouldn't let me.
Interesting.
Yeah, I opened Kirk menu with K, right?
60.
J is Kirk.
Captain.
Oh, Captain.
I remember you.
The old.
How did you
I
manage
answered
to
just
do it?
111.
And we shall.
You must have been.
Captain.
We'll see who gets the.
I have noted.
Save new game.
Yes.
Too many games saved. Save new
Believe
replace.
Back to Gecko 1. You don't have weapons up.
Arming weapons.
Raising shields.
Try to fire. Test it.
Yeah, whatever happened screwed up the game.
Alex probably hit the fucking G1 button. And you're from behind. Cell's damaged.
Aye, sir.
And your impulse. Come on.
Can't even find him.
There's one. There was another one. Enterprise 2 is wrecking us. Gonna bad.
Our weapons are offline.
Back on. Is one of them. Three of the four. Get some photon damage.
Rocked. Okay, so I gotta get.
Enterprise has been disloaded previous.
Captain Tiki Masada.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
What was that, Captain? What?
Tiki Masada.
Oh my god! What was that?
That was the Enterprise too.
There are several
Aye, sir.
That's all right.
Engines.
Sensors repaired, Captain.
Engines.
Last one.
Fast.
Aye, sir.
Other engine.
It's the same thing.
Aye, sir.
There's a bit on the we have saucer repair as well.
No, that's been repaired.
The disc is also damaged. Oh, that's fine.
Disc.
The dish, I'm sorry.
Saucer.
The saucer. The dish. The saucer, the body part, the back wings. I don't know what you want me to say.
Nice hit on the
Seriously,
Enterprise too.
You really gotta start fixing your damage.
I'm keeping my shields up, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Disloaded previously.
Wrong one.
Yep, I noticed.
Save new game. Replace.
I knew you were gonna do that, you lazy son of a bitch.
Raising shields.
It was inevitable.
Trying to get a better
Fire on the
harder
planet.
cut here.
There are several.
It wouldn't be as bad if the other two ships didn't come in. Speed up, speed up, speed up. I'll turn on you.
Got this fucking Enterprise.
Go faster, faster. Let's go faster.
As fast as I'm going.
Aye, sir.
Bring up the damage window again. So it's gotta be what? Yeah, it's gotta be it.
Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline. Our weapons are offline.
Yeah, they both just turned around.
Our weapons are offline.
Start blasting me. Both of them.
You were going tail, but
Loaded previously saved.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
I'm going the other direction.
There are several Elasi.
The Enterprise seems to be like circling. I would like to.
Aye, sir.
their engines are at half, I think.
Big blast. See, now he's right behind me. Nothing I can do about it.
Our weapons are offline. The shields are falling. Our weapons are. Aye,
Shields.
sir.
Oh, I need weapons now too, so.
Aye, sir.
One of them,
Our weapons are offline. Torpedoes. Aye, sir. Phasers repaired. Aye, sir. The shields are falling. Our weapons are off. Our weapons are off.
And we're good.
Shot.
No, I'm just curious how. I have an idea.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
Lower engines, quickly.
No, I'm going the other way.
Where is he? Behind you, below.
There are several
How'd they fucking spawn on you right there? That's the kind of bullshit.
Sensors repaired, Captain.
That's some good hits. Unfortunately, the Elassie ship is literally right fucking behind him. More engine, more engine. He's gonna just turn on you.
Yep, I've got more engine.
He's too damaged. You don't have enough speed.
Our weapons are offline. Aye, sir.
Enterprise has blown up.
Fucking 3 is insane.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
You're not even hitting it, dude.
He did. Couple
Did you?
times, yeah.
I threw it in
You
reverse.
gotta tell from the sound effect.
Oh, okay.
There is a reverse.
There are several Elassie.
Balls. Fire where they're going, not where they've been. That's what my dad used to say in Starbucks.
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny. Oh. They turn on such a fucking dime.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And there's the Enterprise too. Gonna turn a fire on you. Watch out.
Our weapons are offline.
I get blasted from somewhere?
Yeah, from below.
Aye, sir. Phasers repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired. Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline.
Bullshit.
The shields are falling. Our weapons are off. Our weapons.
Okay, I had a better start that time.
The Enterprise has blown a previous.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Remember before we started playing, I told you that the space combat was tough? Apparently, this is the mission where it's tough. Got some good hits.
Yeah, but I can't turn like they can turn.
There are several Elassie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right out the gate.
I wonder if it's better to concentrate on the Enterprise. Or that's easier said than done. Just
Well, if I can even fucking see him is the problem.
He's the green dot.
The Enterprise hasn't really been too much of a problem. It seems to just like circle me. This one here is the big problem. Got like triple torpedo bays and shit.
Yeah, but you might be able to convince them both to surrender if you hit the Enterprise too. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
Aye, sir.
Nice! One down!
Aye, sir.
Gonna turn. He's gonna turn on you. Oh, Lord. Nice, nice. Come on!
The Enterprise has been blown up previously.
Your hull was too damaged before you went in.
Raising shields.
Gotta remember to heal the damage out. Repair the damage. You gotta remember to repair the damage. You're not even paying attention to that.
I have been repairing the damage. I leave it on.
That was a ton of fucking damage on that thing.
It did come very close.
There are several Elassie.
I don't know why, but for some reason when I heard him say that line this time, all I heard was, there are 7 asshole ships coming in.
Aye, sir.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Aye, sir.
Fuck the shields.
I'm repairing right now, Jack. I'm repairing my engines.
No, you clicked the shields is the last thing you clicked.
Shields also need to be repaired.
Yes, that's
Fuck the
fine.
shields.
Aye, sir. Bridge repaired, Captain.
No, I would say the shields are important,
sir.
but you still need to do like your engines and shit.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Turning on you.
Good.
Watch out.
Oh, that was good.
Moving out. Go speed.
Our weapons are offline.
God damn, the Enterprise came in and fucked you that time. Nice, nice.
Phasers repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline.
You should have focused on him there when you were under attack.
The Enterprise has blown a previously...
It's very fucking tough. Oh, shit.
Shields. Arming weapons.
Going to reverse immediately.
That'll be the last time with these.
No. So I'm zooming out at this speed. Like you dickhead.
Several
Let's
Aye,
check here.
sir.
Our hole is fine.
Hull repaired, Captain.
That's not even what the shield is.
Aye, sir. Bridge repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
You're just sitting duck out.
Aye, sir. Bridge repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
I do like the view screen damage effect.
Yeah.
You kind of one phaser. There you go. You fired for, yeah. Enterprise came on you. Watch out.
Aye, sir.
The Enterprise has been disload a previous...
Is that one with the triple?
Aye, sir.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Shields
I think at this point you need to go full. Like as soon as he's out of range, you need to get out of range of him. He's just gonna turn on you on a dime.
I tried that last time and he ended up behind me.
Take your vengeful shield.
Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline.
Yeah, because I've got all 3 of them on me right now.
Aye, sir. Phasers repaired. Aye, sir. The shields are falling. Our weapons are up. Aye, sir.
Dead!
Christ. Ridiculous.
Has been blown a pre...
You want me to give it a shot?
I want to keep going.
Arming weapons.
Alex is not going to allow anybody to take this with
That's
him.
fine. That's fine. That doesn't, you know, sometimes you just want someone else to fucking give it a shot.
Oh, you got a really good damage on that one though. That was a lot.
There are several Elasi.
I feel like that the space thing is really a very simple effect. The simulate 3D. It's just, it's sending the star particles accurate. It draws the planet only when you're looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aye, sir. The shields are falling! Our weapons are...
I didn't even get a chance to see them.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, so going full speed after that ended up hurting quite a bit.
Get no weapons.
I know.
Aye, sir. The shields are falling! Our weapons are...
So we don't want to kick into full speed.
Arming weapons.
Aye, sir.
Raising shields.
Interesting. I've never done that before.
There are several...
Aye, sir.
I'm trying to time it with lost one of the phaser bangs. Damn. Your shields are 100%.
Aye, sir.
Man.
The closest you come is you stroke one of the Elassie ships.
Right.
Arming weapons.
Raising shields. There are several Elassie.
Aye,
Shields
sir.
up for now.
Aye, sir. The shields are falling! Our weapons are... Our weapons are... Aye, sir.
No, I'm just dead in the water.
Aye, sir. Torpedoes repaired, Captain. Aye, sir.
It's a torpedo repair. Function.
Aye, sir. Bridge repaired, Captain. Aye, sir. Our weapons are offline.
I wonder if I just stay slow.
Yeah, permanent slow.
Arming weapons.
Raising shields.
At least move a little here. Maybe not go full blast. You're literally standing still. Why would you do that? You're a sitting duck.
It gives me a tighter turn.
I understand that, but it just paints your target on your back. That was some good fucking hits, though. You got a free hit on the Enterprise too there.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Oh God, Alex.
Raising shields.
Aye, sir.
He's on it, unfortunately.
Come on, fucking die.
Our weapons are...
Yeah, I'm dead from behind. But this was definitely the... Okay, that's definitely the way.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
There are several
It'd be better if I spawned a little further away.
Rather than directly on me, yeah.
Aye, sir.
Did you destroy it?
That was right here.
Sound effect.
Fuck, he's on me. I gotta back up.
Aye, sir.
Keep going on these goose chases when I get into the sights and I shouldn't.
Aye, sir.
What you tell them?
Aye, sir.
Yes. I got the Enterprise.
Alright.
Someone on me right now?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's kick reverse.
Down 2 to go. Oh.
Fuck me. Okay. Right, so don't chase them, as tempting as it might be.
Raising shields. Arming weapons.
Nice. Let's keep it a little while, Seraph. Alex just fucking immediately fucking blew up the Enterprise.
Aye, sir.
Save
Save a different one. Save a different one at least.
Replace.
Alright, now without the Enterprise fucking around the whole time.
They were both there. One went right, one went left.
There you go.
Yeah, you want to give chase like when you're behind them so they can't just fucking turn around on you. That was good. That was good. That was really fucking good.
Reverse.
Yeah. Nice,
That was
nice.
good too.
Reversing.
That's to the left. You gotta hit from behind.
I can hear it.
Come on, Alex. Hold together.
Aye, sir.
You gotta watch your ventral shield.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's fucking go.
Well done.
Save new game. Replace.
Yeah. It's really fucking tough.
Where is he?
Right there. Nice, nice.
Okay, engines are repaired. Let's go shields.
That's the only thing that's not repaired. Hey, I mean, you might end this battle like when you finish everything on your plate, you can put it right back in the closet. Come on, hit him, Alex!
Come on.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Go.
Get a little bug fly in your nose?
Yup.
Tiny fly that I cannot kill.
Oh, I killed one earlier because he ended up in my brain.
What?
He's in my brain forever now.
I think you got him.
Winnie's supposed to be on bug duty, but
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Woo!
the best she does is if there's a little ant on the floor, Winnie meows at me and then just stares at it like I'm supposed to do something about it. Like, okay, princess, I'll get to
What
it.
if the Bardane have more Constitution-class vessels?
To win the game, you must have a minimum of 18 combination points. One ship is damaged during the Vengeance battle. It must be repaired immediately. The ship must be at full speed when doing so.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
Well, we did the opposite.
We have read your report on the destruction of the USS Republic.
Yeah.
Evaluate your performance at 100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. We have reviewed your overall performance for this year at 82%.
Pretty good. I think that's enough.
I'll take it.
A competent performance, Captain.
Competent?
You have met Starfleet standards that we expect out of a starship captain.
Fuck yeah!
Good luck on future missions.
Well, that was a rather underwhelming.
It was a logical appraisal, Captain. We did make numerous mistakes.
That's what being human is about, Spock. We aren't machines. We're imperfect and proud.
That's passing, though.
I was gonna say.
It's a fucking passing grade, baby.
Not only is it a passing grade, it's not just good, it's good enough.
The number of errors that humanity has made.
The challenge, Mr. Spock, is to learn from your mistakes and make yourself a better person. It's something we can do on our next mission.
Want to bet?
Warp Factor 2 to our next destination, Mr. Suter.
That must be the last one, right?
Oh, that's definitely the last one.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that game was sweet.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I really enjoyed all the chapters.
Yeah, the mud one.
Except for the mud one.
People have
Yeah.
the ability to fire up our imaginations and make us think about the human condition. Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, was one of those people. He took us where no man has gone before and beyond. He created a starship, its crew, and an entire universe and brought them to life for millions of people. Without Gene, there would have been no Star Trek computer game or a Star Trek television series. Gene Roddenberry, born 1921, died 1991. We honor.
Yep.
Load a previously saved game.
I enjoyed it. I'm gonna say it's a 9.
I'm at 9 too.
Turn this off. Yeah, I was gonna say 9.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I think we're all in agreement on that.
It legitimately felt like an interactive Star Trek episode.
6 of them.
Yeah.
Well, 5 of them.
Well, you know what I mean,
the
though.
mud one was a little frustrating. If the mud one were
Yes.
better done, I would have given it a 6. And honestly, I gotta say, I liked the ship combat.
I did too. Well, I mean, I don't watch
Space.
half of it 'cause it started getting
The
boring when
final
you died so many
frontier.
times.
These
But
are the
besides that, it was
voyages of the
still really
starship
interesting.
Enterprise.
Yes.
Its mission.
I'm just throwing on the EGA
to
mode, 16
explore
colors.
Strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilization.
Demon Planet.
Demon World.
I'm still really impressed though with the design because
Oh, it looks like shit.
You
But
know
not
what?
really,
For
but-
16 colors?
But not really.
This looks
Al, look
really
at it.
good, Alex.
Look at it. Look, it has gradation in the shadows. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, this actually looks for EGA. This
Alex,
looks fucking
I was gonna
amazing.
say
Okay.
there's actual depth. Like, are you kidding me?
You gonna just do it? I was expecting that.
No. Right, exactly, Sarah. For a 91 game, it's not bad at all. I think that I love the art style that they gave this game. I think it's
I'll control the
so
speed. You
fitting.
fire.
Oh lord. So we there is a sequel to this game called Judgment Rights, which we will get to at some point. Fuck is he?
There he is.
Right and left leg.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do from the trackpad.
2 hands.
He's going underward. He's going upside down. Oh god.
Oh lord.
Our weapons are offline.
Underestimates the Enterprise's warp drives have overloaded.
Not by it.
It's just a simulation.
Captain Patterson says better luck.
Oh shit! Dick Patterson's the one at the beginning.
Lawrence Shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Star.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We'll get the last laugh.
The Enterprise is ordered to travel
Anyway.
to Pollux 5. The natives report.
This still looks for fucking 16 colors. That looks amazing.
Right, I agree.
Okay.
There's actual depth in the shadows. Like it looks.
And
It's legit. I'm sorry. To me, I feel like they did a fantastic job of making it look.
Yeah.
It almost looked like a comic book style for it.
Yeah, and Judgment Rights has historically gotten better ratings than 25th
Yeah,
Anniversary.
people say the second one's a better game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I believe the second one has 5 missions as opposed to the 6. It's DeForest Kelly's last time playing McCoy.
Oh.
And I think Scotty's too.
What a bummer.
Before you died.
Yeah. Obviously not Spock.
Alright.
Yeah. Nines
Yeah.
across the board. That's,
Nines across the
Nines
board.
across
It's
the
a
board
really,
for
it's
sure.
a really good game. I had a
Mhm.
lot of fun. Nines across the board, closer to a 10
I
than
loved-
to an 8. You know?
I loved the stories. I loved the gameplay. I liked the puzzles were not. They weren't overbearingly hard, but they were tricky enough that we had to take a couple sweeps.
Yeah. So why it's not a 10 is probably